Go Antōn. Hell yeah, brother.
Okay, you want to start us off?
What?
You want to introduce?
Oh yeah, let's
Just
say
say
go, man. Like we out
another
here.
chill session.
Yeah. Welcome to another UCC cast, man. We out here. It's your boy Seth.
JJ
And Antōn.
Yay!
We out here.
We out here.
That's tasty.
That was a crazy hit you had that first one.
Oh, it was good.
Go! Yeah! Guys, hitting on that Banana Sunday real good off that Puffco, the new V2.
It's
So delicious.
that Puffco looks pretty.
I love Puffcos.
Seph's got himself a brand new Puffco. Why don't you, after you finish with that hit, talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, give us a little rundown on the rundown, bro.
Yeah, man.
Gosh, first off, how are you guys, man? You guys doing good?
I feel great,
You guys feel
especially
good?
after that
Let's
Puffco
go.
rib.
Oh, man.
yeah.
What was that again? Banana Sunday?
That Banana Sunday, guys.
Delicious.
Had to bring that for the boys, you know what I'm saying? On that new V2 Puffco Peak. Shout out to Jolly.
Very sweet with the banana in the behind and creamy.
Oh, yeah.
Banana in the back note,
It makes, definitely makes your mouth water.
That's some
Like
good
I'm
stuff, man. We're
salivating
doing that
right now
again.
from it.
I'm still salivating.
The lingering is what I love the most about it. Like when the taste lingers, we're like, oh, I want a little bit of more, you know what I mean? So the temperature on this hits right on that low hit. Okay, nice. Just finishing the rest that's in there. Man, I am now a concentrate, man, in terms of consuming concentrate.
Yeah, you got yourself a Puffco, man.
Got myself a
Congratulations.
Puffco. It's
Congratulations,
awesome,
yeah.
man. I'm grateful, thankful, man, for the squad
What
who's
is,
putting this on.
what is this color called again?
The color is called, so the Onyx is black, desert, I think it's sky blue is what this one is, sky blue.
It's beautiful.
And the craziest part is my last name is pronounced Pulu, but in some of my language it's also pronounced Pulu, which also translates to blue ocean or the deep blue. So the fact that I'm like, getting this one, like this sky blue and this with my last name, it just, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
cool,
Just had
bro.
to. So
That's awesome.
and also what's really crazy, hitting this, hitting concentrate through water on our e-rig is pretty crazy because it's so much different than hitting it on a rig.
Like this.
Yeah, it just goes to show how important temperature is sometimes,
Yeah, dude, that's
I feel it in my head right now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I
It's
feel it.
right at the
Man.
front of my face. Like, I
It
can
just-
feel it in my eyeballs.
Not only is the Puffco super convenient, but it also saves your oil if you're, doing it the old-fashioned way with a torch and a quartz banger. You might be doing it too hot and wasting a lot of your product, wasting a lot of your concentrate. So having it right here where it's set at that lower temperature, maybe why not? And it doesn't go any hotter unless you set it. It has 3 different settings?
Yeah, it's like blue, green,
And red.
And then the Puffco also has white as well, so 4.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think white
White's
is
the
like,
hottest.
Yeah, white is like lead. You
Yeah.
want your fat clouds, no taste. Like you want to get ripped.
And that's
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
that you're getting a huge cloud, and it's like
It's so
dragon breath, bro.
Wow.
like with the terp pen, red is the hottest. And
But you're wasting some of your product.
that's the
essentially,
thing. Yeah,
right?
when you're just burning it like that, but my terp pen doesn't work right. It doesn't want to
Okay.
click over to the other settings, so it was stuck on red for a while. So I was
one
just
we bought.
Damn.
The one you bought, when you
Yeah,
went
that
to
we
the
bought, yeah.
Utah Hockey Club inauguration.
Yeah. But so dude, just burning through oil. Like fat rips, but still not being able to taste anything and all that. So yeah, your highest setting is just like, I want to just rip it.
Right.
It's insane too how the way like some flavors translate through, the way they come through. I am super grateful on how the temperature can hit certain like tastes. You know what I'm saying? Because the lingering, man, is heavy on this one.
It's amazing. It's great being able to, like, after you've blown your smoke out, you've taken your hit, to be able to, like, exhale through your nose and retaste exactly what you just smoked.
It's so creamy. That's very good.
And now that I've invested in this Puffco, man, I'm excited to invest in like the headier glasses too.
Dude, I'll put you on game.
That are out there. So
I follow hundreds, if not maybe 1,000 glass artists like that. And, you know, I've seen some crazy pieces, man.
Oh, 100%, dude.
To some where you don't even want to smoke out because they look
so good.
collectible.
Yeah, you don't want to. Yeah.
A case for it.
Exactly.
Put it on your mantle.
Get a fake Puffco for it.
And this is my really cool piece that I would smoke out if it wasn't so cool.
Yeah.
And it's the fact that the Puffco Peak is transportable or like travel.
Oh yeah,
I never really
very portable.
It's so convenient.
It's like, dang, I can't take a pipe with me sometimes, you know. Paper.
Well, you say you forget a lighter. Oh shit.
Yeah, you lighter, right? Like you can't.
This you don't need a lighter.
But also,
as long as it's
you have
charged.
You have a J, you have a blunt, you have anything like that. You have a heavy smell that lingers that comes with that. With your Puffco, you really don't you get it, but it's not like when you hit a joint. It's not. Yeah. It's discreet.
I took it to my grandma's house last night. Hit it in the parking lot. I was like, wow, I can do a J right now, but you know what? That's what I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna hit the Puffco,
dude,
in the parking lot.
Yeah, dude, it's great.
100%. I'm really grateful that they've been innovative for like the last freaking 16 years is what he said, 15 years, something like that, since for a long time. And I was like, dang, it's a long time trying to get in the game of like
Jolly Roger
innovation, you know? So now that because he said that this version, or for those that are want to be more into concentrate, those that want to experience more concentrate, those that are just figuring out the game of concentrate, like me, literally. I didn't do concentrate till a couple months ago with Gabe. So shout out to one of our other members for putting me on for concentrate, and then the rest is history of me just researching what other companies are good, you know, who do we want to go for taste and whatnot. But it's some heavy stuff.
Well, that's what's cool about your Puffcos. I think if you go, because it kind of just varies. If you're on the lowest setting, you're going to get more taste. You'll get less smoke, but more taste. And then it just, as you go up in setting, that just reverses. More smoke and less taste. Because if you're just burning it, then you're burning it.
Right. And then just nothing kind of really comes through after that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so interesting too now because I didn't know the different types of material you can constantly put in here, you know, people put sugars and
bubble hash
and bubble hash, and
I wouldn't recommend bubble hash.
I wouldn't recommend it either.
It just burns it. You know, I'd rather put bubble hash on top of the flour and do it shout out to Token Daily, you know, rest in peace. Mm-hmm. You should put it on, you know, your bowl and just melt it a little bit and smoke it that way.
Yeah.
And that, I think, is, you know, you can do any concentrate that way and it's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But bubble hash is preferred that way, I feel like.
Yeah, we tried. I think we tried a little bit of bubble hash. No. What did we do? No. I think we tried in our Puffco, and it doesn't work very well.
No.
It's not made like that.
It just burns up a little bit. I mean, you can do it.
Yeah. I just don't want the mess.
It's just, I don't think it's recommended for the best way to be consuming your bubble hash.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what's crazy too is the different flavors that come through of this. I didn't realize that trying this would have a peachy flavor, or it would have a creamy flavor, or a banana flavor. Essentially, a lot of the times for me, it's it's just smoke, you know, or I can barely taste what it smells like. But this, it's wow, you're actually, it's all the way through almost, you know what I'm saying? So from when you smell it to when it almost tastes how it smells.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's
amazing.
That's the best way I can describe it.
It's amazing when you get really good concentrate.
Yeah, so some flour, it'll smell really, really good, but the flavor doesn't really translate, you know, as much as concentrate would, you know, to where if you smell a concentrate, you're I'm going to taste that, and that's going to be really good.
Right.
Just a flour, it's I'm going to taste a tenth of that or a hint of that, and more you know, and depending on, you know, every flower is different, but it's still gonna be flower. You're still gonna have that carbon material that's burning down. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, and that has a flavor, and yeah, I prefer that in some cases.
Man,
No,
You know,
100%, 100%. Now I can attest to being a taster of it. You know, it's almost not refining the palate, but adding to it now. You know what I'm saying? Now I can say there's an addition. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. We're gonna go ahead and do another one, another rounder after this round, right?
All right, let's. Everything we got, let's hit, guys.
I'm so grateful though, man, to innovators, engineers that are out there that are creating devices that can put more people on game.
Yeah.
Because every time I'm in the industry or looking at a device or machinery, I'm like, oh shit, thank you, you know, a little bit for creating something to elevate like our game. You know what I'm saying? Like for Jolly to innovate a device that's transportable, travel pack, you know, comes with heady glass. Like the fact that I can take this off of here, like this, like that's freaking sick.
Oh yeah,
And put anything, glass on
and
it.
then not only that, I can take this off and put on the new 3D XL chamber. So if we want to take fat globulars, I'm gonna get that too. We gonna globulate turf.
Have you seen the
slippers.
tough tethers? Have you seen the tough tethers?
I don't even know what that is.
What is a tough?
I showed you. It was the big katana.
Oh yeah.
Like, so they have these swivels right here, and it's the tough tether is to where it has it like tethered to it. And so you have your 3D XL, it tethers to that, and then it goes up to your swivel right here, and it's a lot bigger, and you have a custom glass piece on top of there. And whatever you want. Pokemon.
Right.
Oh shit.
Thank you.
Nice. What would you guys have as a glass? Like what was...
Dude, there was
like,
a lot of cool things. There was like a katana.
One would be like my favorite one is if someone could, if you're out there, if you can make me an avatar, the last Airbender Aang, you know, so I can hit it and it's like coming out of his like hand because he's an Airbender. You know what I'm saying? So if the smoke, like he's
Someone's gonna listen back to
you know what I'm saying?
This shit.
You can make, you know, maybe
You're gonna
some,
get an Instagram message.
you
one day.
know, I'm telling you.
Stop letting that wick burn and rip that shit, man.
Antōn got your ass.
Cool.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
Cheers. Wow.
It was a good rip.
What is that?
Thank you.
Yeah. That is the strawberry pop.
Strawberry pulp.
Shout out to Talking. Yeah. I would love to try some of that concentrate in this too.
Yeah, dude.
That would have been crazy. Look at me saying that concentrate. That was never part of my daily lead.
I mean, if I press all of this, it'll be a good
leave
dab.
some in there. You know, we're gonna try this holy water. Shout out to holy
Abby
water.
comes home and I'm breaking her straightener.
She's like straightening her hair. There's like dabbing her hair.
Just oil all over it. Gotta put the turp pen on it.
Wow.
Get all that oil off.
You know what's really convenient too with this is that some people get a hot knife with this shit. That's what I need next.
Dude, they're amazing.
They're so cool.
They're amazing.
That's what I need. That's what I'm missing.
That's what I got this, and this used to go on top of my titanium. You know?
Oh.
But now I just use it.
Is that like a... Freak, what is it? I feel like it's like a kit, like a knit tool. Like a
No, it's just a dabber.
nail. Oh, it's just a dabber. I've seen like this weird device. Have you guys it's like a nail kit where it loops around and it sits on top of the flower, but it's like this device that almost looks like that. I don't know. I'll have to show you guys. Anyways, it's really cool. It's like the herb iron almost. But
Okay.
I'll show you guys here in a second. Okay, we're about to hit some Benzinga from or Benzina from Holy Water. Shout out to Holy Water out of
Holy water extracts.
Holy Water Extracts, man, coming in with that good stuff, man. They also won some of the awards
Live rosin,
as well.
small batch.
Y'all heard that, live rosin, small batch, baby.
Check them out at Holy Water 710 on IG. Damn. We have their throwing down some really crazy products. That collab they did for the spray was amazing.
Yep, a mood spray. Shout out to Mood Spray.
Shout out to Mood Spray. You guys rock it.
Love your Mood Spray out here. Send it out.
Is that the?
Yep.
Oh, that's amazing.
Right, that live
That
resin
was
is something
amazing.
else, man.
Wow.
Right.
I sprayed that under my tongue and then I felt it in my toes.
Yes.
It was like 4 seconds and I was like, oh,
I feel
whoa.
it in my toes.
I was like, hello, hey guys, I feel that in my toes.
Hello.
That's awesome.
It's really nice. This, and how's the Puffco Peak? The Pro's just like what? Just like a couple inches bigger than this one?
I feel like mine's
It's definitely bigger.
way bigger.
Way bigger. Okay,
I
not
feel
just
like-
a couple, but just way. Okay.
But like, yeah, like,
Oh,
because the
dang.
carrying case, like, I know yours is pretty big too,
It's-
but like the carry, yeah, it's like
Damn.
just not a big, like the base isn't as big though.
Gotcha.
You, like, imagine if
Yeah.
it just came straight down.
Right.
Damn.
But
Damn.
yeah, I
Because
feel
that's
like,
what they're emulating is a regular rig. Essentially. Now with a 3DXL already in it, you have my banger in there, essentially. Because I got a fucking deep, thick boy.
Can you put water in that chamber too?
No, this is just for reclaim.
Oh,
So this
okay.
catches like anything that goes up there. It's so deep that something barely does, but
Uh-huh.
I still get quite a bit.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And it just keeps this way cleaner, but you can see it's still in there as well. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I run out of concentrate, and there's the reclaim. That's all the Emerald Cup reclaim.
That's
So-
crazy.
You take
Oh my
a dab
gosh.
of that, you're gonna get ripped.
You
Yeah.
heard the man. You.
Even though it's already been dabbed once, there's still THC in there, ready to be enjoyed.
You've got enough reclaim, you could cook with it.
Yeah, definitely. That'll get you really ripped. If you
If you do that.
do that.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you'd, like, if you were using concentrate, I don't think you'd need as much, like, if you were just using flour, right? I have no idea.
No, yeah, exactly, because it's concentrated.
Yeah, like, it's already...
Yeah, you wouldn't need as much.
Jeez.
Magic. I've got so many ideas now.
All the ideas.
Oh, yeah, dude.
It's already activated, it's already in there. You do want to cover up the taste, though, for sure.
Fire.
Well, definitely some, like, brownies or chocolate chip cookies or, you know, double chocolate cookies. You know, chocolate.
Ooh.
Chocolate covers the taste of marijuana very well.
It's hard for me to do that, though, because of my drowning incident. Remember?
Yes. That's why I'm laughing. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at your pain.
Yeah. It was good pain. It was the best pain.
But
I overdosed on cannabis. Boom, that's the headline.
boom.
Overdose on cannabis.
Breaking news.
Man,
I did.
Man, finally.
It was an overdose.
Brownie won.
I didn't die.
JJ0.
Facts. I still can't eat brownies. Like
Just
I don't like
normal.
the taste. The normal brownies. It's just like
Really? With fudge and everything? Like,
yeah. I'm just like I can like have a bite, but like even then I'm like, okay, this is too much. Like it brings me back to that experience to where it's like my body's like, no more.
I think they call that, what do they call that? Psychosomatic? That when something's traumatized you
Oh, wait.
or something?
No,
like,
it happened to my mom with when she was younger. She had coconut cake.
Yeah.
And it was just the strands of coconut
Right.
got caught in her throat, and so it made her choke, and like she was coughing up and stuff and throwing up because there was a strand of coconut in there.
Yeah.
To this day, hates anything that tastes like coconut.
That's good because I was listening to the Joe Rogan and the Chamath.
Shout out Joe Rogan.
Yeah, the Chamath guest that he was on. He was talking like his dad was an alcoholic. So like anytime he took a drink of like alcohol or something like that, like
Yeah.
his body just like rejected it.
It's like,
into
no.
him not
Yeah.
like, you know, like having that familiarity of not liking it. Now he's like a wine connoisseur, just wine though, not
Wow.
liquor or anything.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Right?
No, that's
So, but he called it a specific word. I don't want to give it the wrong word, but anyways. crazy stuff, man. How taste can.
Well, I mean, like that can happen. Yeah, you ever bring up Fireball around people, and some people are like, "Oh, Fireball, I love it," and then some people are like, "Ugh, I can't drink Fireball anymore."
Shout out to those that can.
Yeah.
It's
I hate
absolutely
Fireball.
fucking disgusting.
Fucking love Fireball.
I don't
You
like
know?
cinnamon. Like
And I
like
think if you
cinnamon,
like it, you are a fucking trooper.
but not the fake cinnamon.
So,
Fuck, man. My brothers can fucking gulp
So, being the true alcoholic that like I was, like the only reason I liked Fireball so much is because it was so easy to drink and it didn't taste like absolute dog shit. So I could just like fifth to myself. To me, just a fifth to myself. Be like, all right, let's do it.
Damn.
And that's why I don't drink anymore.
Damn.
Dude, go big or go home. That was my like. I didn't drink to have fun. I drank to get drunk.
You know, at one point, I really liked that concept, and then it started hurting.
Oh yeah, 2-day hangovers are the worst.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't get through this, man. I
Just
got
like you brought up, like I never been much of a drinker.
Like my
because
stomach started hurting. I would. Oh, I see. And
Like,
you know,
how it is.
well, for me, it was the opposite because with weed, growing up, I seen so much of my family on it that as soon as I smelt it or was like around it, I got sick. Like I was just like, the smell was crazy to me.
Yeah.
It was absolutely like putrid. Or if I was at a party and people were rolling up, I knew they were rolling up based off the smell, and I would just like walk away and I'm like, damn, that shit stinks. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
no, for sure, drinking. You know what's also interesting with drinking too is like cannabis, like hops and stuff like that. You know, it's like all like kind of like related. Apparently, the HPLVD, the hop latent viroid, that's taking over like the industry. That's like that's the disease that's been found in like the flower and stuff. It comes from like the hops family.
Wow.
So like the jump from that, you know, or
Into
something like that
cannabis.
has jumped into cannabis.
That's crazy.
So that's why a lot of like companies, that's why, you know, some companies buy or have to get their shit tested several times, and then you can get all the way to the end, and the next thing you know, your whole garden is just HPO, and then you can't, because you can't, it's reduced in potency, terps, cannabinoids, you know what I mean? All of that is reduced like immensely. Like if you look under a microscope of a like that disease, you see a circle, a perfect one, and then with the disease, it looks like someone literally punched it like 20,000 times, and it's just
all
like
dented.
Yeah, it's just like dented and
stuff.
morphed. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like many dudes just went in there and started punching the trike.
Got jumped.
No,
The
literally.
got jumped.
So it looks like it doesn't look like it was. It just looks like it, but
Mutated.
completely mute, and it's just like dang. So, and you know, and then those glands, you know, that's where all those metabolites are sitting in. That's what we really, really want, and that's what's really translating through this hash, the rosin. So shout out to the rosin people too, man. This what was the squad? Our rosin tech.
Yeah, Rosin Tech.
The rosin tech, man. Shout out to
Alex. Dude.
Holy Water. Shout out to
Alex.
Heritage Hash. Alex, man. Y'all the troops, man. For real. I can't wait to explore more concentrate rosin that people have out there. You know, because I used to just walk over it. Like I would just walk over it, and people would be like, "I got flavor. Get it, bless you." Dang, what should we hit next though? What are you trying that lemon cherry?
Yeah, dude. Or you want to try it?
Hey, with you down, we's down. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, that's finger looking good.
Finger looking.
That's good, guys, man. Quality hash is
And
awesome.
before you get it, just whip a little bit of it up.
Yeah, you want to do it actually? You want to
Go ahead, no, do the honors, dude. Smell it, get it, smell
like
it.
whip it up?
Yeah, whip it up a little bit.
How much
Smell
should I
it.
whip it up? Like
As much as you want.
all of it? No.
Yeah, dude. Whip it up all.
Like this? Like whip it like that? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Shit.
smell that.
Yeah. That she smells all right. Wow. Hey, man. What's the strain again? Moroccan peaches.
Moroccan peach
Man, the disposable. You remember the disposable?
Fanta. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That disposable was crazy, man. We got a half gram of that. Shout out to Arcade of Fire. They did a half gram of that in a disposable.
And it was delicious.
And it tasted so we were just
Dude,
like
imagine this, dude. Go ahead. Load up a big one for us.
Thank you. JJ.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it. Hell yeah, man. Thank you.
It's
man.
kind of hard to deal with since it's fresh press, but
We're
as much as you can on there.
missing quite a few of our members today.
Yes, we are. At least half.
At least half, but we're
At
holding
least
down the
half.
fort
At most
today.
half.
Yeah, just about half.
Just about.
We got we just have like a.
Mind if I hit that? We got the dragonfly crew here today.
Let's go.
The flying dragons.
The flying dragons.
We also just had what's his name? One of our other members. What's his name? Sorry, we love you, Javi. Come back from the dancing goat in Montana. We'll have to have him talk about that.
Oh, yeah.
You know? So,
Yeah, they showed up.
yeah,
a
they
lot of
showed some
support,
love
too.
on the UCC guys. If you haven't
dope.
been on our UCC, make sure to go ahead on our Instagram and keep up with some good
And
information.
and anybody in Montana, if you're listening to this, welcome to the club.
Welcome to
club.
You're not in Utah. You're still part of Utah Cannabis
You
Club.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Dancing goat. I know where to go now. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's the spot.
Tell them if you guys are in Montana and you go to Dancing Goat, tell them UCC sent you.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, if you go anywhere in Utah, tell them UCC sent you.
If you go it's like UCC and they're like, man, I haven't heard.
Look it up.
So look them up. Look them up. Damn.
Yeah, appreciate everyone that shares our podcast. You guys are really our true supporters.
Oh yeah.
You know, share the love to everyone.
Man, the weed game is crazy right now too, man. I hope they actually do something with it come this year, you know. I would like to not see it descheduled, but more so decriminalized.
Dude, decriminalized would be great.
Maybe. I don't know. What do you guys think about like descheduling, man? I know we talked
Schedule
about
would
it.
be good too.
Descheduling wouldn't be so bad, you know?
We could do every study on it that we
You do
wanted
a study.
to.
Right.
But that
Funded.
I heard that means though like big players can come into now and start to
with
monopolize on it.
Even with
You
it
guys think?
getting so basically it's tobacco and alcohol. They are waiting in the rings. They're ready.
Mm-hmm.
Like once
Call their shots.
I believe even when it gets knocked down.
And the pharmaceutical companies,
oh.
like they've already made.
Like what's funny though is
Pharmaceutical
alcohol and cigarettes.
What up,
They are
Abby?
Hello.
You want to tell the
Hello.
podcast what's up?
Yeah.
They're almost more ready
Made it
than
home safe.
Yeah.
they're almost more ready than pharmaceuticals because if you think about it, like nicotine has machines that can already go into processing.
You know what's
They're
wild?
set up.
Right.
What's even more wild is you said the tobacco, right?
Yeah, tobacco.
Is they're so
Farms.
set up is that they're so set up to the point that when I was
Well,
listening
they were
again
fighting it at first.
to the Joe Rogan
until I looked at the dollars.
when I was listening to this today, it
Joe
relates
Rogan.
heavy to that because he said that there was a emergence in the 80s of an industry that rose to stop another industry.
And what industry was that?
The tobacco industry joining the food industry.
She.
Because the tobacco industry knew what to create, what was addictive into the food industry. So instead of the scientists being nutrition, now you have scientists creating addictive formulas.
And we got our what? Our food pyramid.
You know what I'm
Remember,
saying?
there was like carbs first.
Carbs
Yeah.
first, you know, you don't see that shit.
Now you look at it today, you know, they don't teach that today.
Yeah, it's absolutely wild. He was saying there was a convergence of tobacco and food, and they figured it out to where they could create addictive substances.
And this isn't a
in
conspiracy.
food.
This
No,
is
it's not.
research.
And he's
it's, you know,
literally saying so, like, because he's like, if you're a scientist, what are you going to go and study? If you're a tobacco scientist and you're in the food industry, you're going to figure out how to get people hooked on food.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's what you're previously all you know
that's
how
your
to do.
job is to get
Exactly.
people addicted on unhealthy things.
Right.
No matter if it's healthy or unhealthy.
I think I was reading
Profit.
something, and I think it was, I don't know if it was, someone was questioning someone in a higher court, and they did ask, they were asking, like, why is our, like, food here in America, why is our nutritional, like, our ingredients different than the same exact food across the pond?
It is absolutely
no. Like you can compare them side by side. They are completely different. Like
they just did a hearing on it. Actually,
that's probably what I'm talking. Yeah, like why?
Mm-hmm. And that's why the thing is, I'm not even. Don't want to get too political, but I'm just with the people. Why? It's literally a war against the people right now. You know what I mean? So we got to preserve our cannabis. I believe cannabis will go.
We got to preserve that Moroccan peach.
You got the Moroccan peach. Just send it our way.
That Moroccan peach panther fresh press.
Oh my gosh,
so good.
Oh yeah,
so tasty.
I can actually taste that. It's just so great. Like, I probably have the worst palate of the group because I smoke so much.
Right.
So, like, I've just burned all of my taste buds off.
Wow.
That's amazing, isn't it?
It hits. It delivers. 10-10, man. 10-10 for me, man.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely can feel some of that citrus. Yeah, the peach is just slaps. The fact that it's not artificial heat, pressure, ice, water, whatever, it's like, that's wild, right? Not using any additives or solvents, knowing that the cannabis plant produces like...
And that's the first press, French press, fresh press.
French press.
I keep saying French press because...
The French fresh press. That's when they fresh press in France.
Oh my goodness. My mouth just keeps slurring words with this concept.
The French and trade is too strong.
The French and trade consutery.
Feeling a little stony? Because I am.
Yeah.
I know, but
that one got me.
Yeah.
The flavor on that is insane. Like, it's just so clean. Like, it's that first press.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't cure it at all. Like, this has been sitting in my fridge, and that's like the longest it's been curing. But when I first got it, it was almost like crystal clear.
Damn.
Yeah, it's cloudied up a little bit because I kept it in the fridge rather than the freezer. Go ahead.
I've got to tap out.
Yeah, go ahead.
I know what my limits are.
This is a cool jar. The yin yang jar, dude.
That's fun.
2 concentrates in one jar. The half and half.
That is fucking...
Yeah, man. We need them out here. Holy water in the holy state.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine the collab between that?
Oh, that'd be
crazy.
So cool. They need to be able to have this cool of packaging.
Hey, we're trying to get them out here.
But they would make the best concentrate in the state.
Yeah. Definitely some of it. For sure.
For sure, yeah.
Dang, this Puffco is going through the work.
It is.
They're getting work.
Some time right now.
Yeah.
Like,
holy shit. Sorry.
Up, though. Doing just fine.
Wow. Yeah, definitely
So
gotta
good.
clean that up. Wow, there's like...
You need some rubbing alcohol?
I just don't know what to do with all that in there still. Like,
There's still a lot in there.
well, I mean, like, what do you do with
Oh,
all
yeah. Reheat it.
Yeah, you can get it, like... You can get it pretty dark.
There's a lot in there left too.
Yeah, there is.
It's crazy. My number one thing though right now that I'm chasing is the hash holes, man. I just need enough green to start rolling dab like that.
Oh.
That hash hole in the middle,
Dude, it's amazing.
gosh, the best of both worlds, man. I can't, because the thing with the flower is it adds this effect of like grounding, I guess, or something. It just brings me more grounding, and then
Totally,
mixed
I
with the
agree.
concentrate, it just makes me feel more and amplifies it, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Well, you get to burn it around it, so you can like melt it and smoke it at the same time. Really get that effect.
Right now, we're doing the deconstructified hash hole. You want to rip this one with me? There's still some green in there. So let me add it.
That donut with the temple ball. Woo! That was.
Is there anything in there?
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
there's some green there. From what I could see.
My eyes, they just went haywire there for like half a second. They say, and then they straightened out.
like a Looney Tunes
The
cartoon.
lights are just a little too bright right now. I'm grateful though, man. I'm grateful that we can live in a time that Utah allows us to access concentrate. You know, the fact that like this is allowed, and the fact that like I won't get in trouble for hitting this right now. You know what I'm saying? Like concentrate. It is legalized as a vaporizer to consume, and which is nice. And they sell all these throughout Utah and all the smoke shops too. So if you're looking for one, try to get yourself a good deal.
Tell them UCC sent you.
For real though, tell them. Let them.
Let the people know.
Yeah, spread the word.
Let the people know.
Because we're about to head into the fall. So this comes so in use when you're at home, you know, don't want to go outside and hit a J, you know, you don't want to go outside and stand out there, you know, you could just hit this right in your house.
Yeah, and it's so...
I didn't realize that till right now. That I just had that realization just a little bit.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, I can just hit this and blow out the window.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that you're totally safe.
Yeah.
I am high. I'm more so very, what's the word? Lifted. I feel this as cerebral, but not euphoric. Does that make sense? So for me, when I say cerebral, I feel the cerebral in terms of like it's sitting in the brain. It's more like
Like a headband feeling.
Yeah. When I think euphoric, it's more like
Around, yeah, like out.
Yeah, you know. So right now it's like a mix of like euphoria of like, whoa, these lights are crazy, but also a mix of like that cerebral, like, dang, I feel like this hat is pretty tight on my head. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
I'm like, oh, I need to take this off and let my head.
feel my toes,
like, doesn't
dude.
it? I know. I'm like, I need a massage. I've had this hat on all day. Sometimes I keep my hat on too tight. I'm like, ooh, just gotta loosen up the blood a little, let the blood flow. Ooh. Guys, one thing that we do too, or I try to practice, is balancing the type of consumption. Don't be just hit, you know, if you hit dabs every day, you've probably done it because you've hit flower all the time and you're just over hitting flower. Most likely, if you started with dab, go back to flower, man. Flower is dope.
Go back to home.
Oh, you will get lit. Even though like you've been smoking concentrates, when you change your method of
Dude,
consumption.
I heard about that, yeah.
No, yeah, like that's why. So I've been just hitting a lot of vapes lately because I have a lot of carts right now. So I'm like, okay, like, so I've been doing that. But now when I go like to the volcano, I can just take bigger vape hits. But that's why, like, bong got me lit.
Oh, we're just thirsty.
You thirsty, buddy?
We all need a little water. Yeah, hit that again. Ooh. Give that another 1 2 1 2.
One time for the one time.
So don't be afraid to change up that method of consumption. You know, if you're hitting a dab, if you're hitting a bong, you know, please do not be afraid to switch it up. One, because some people are afraid of like the flower smelling like it. You know, but my advice to you is they allow it. Yeah.
You mind loading up a little bit of that banana?
Hell yeah. Are you ready to taste some fire, dog? Is that fire, dog?
Straight fire.
We got Abby on the cast for the first time. Whoop, whoop.
Please,
Say what up to the peeps one more time.
If you want to come, you can come too. Come on. What's up? Rosin is so. This banana sundae is a cross of Banana OG and Sunday Driver. Is that enough?
That is more than enough.
Okay, we'll hit it too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let you hit it first, though. I'll let you pass. That's a lot, actually.
That is a lot.
I'm like, yeah, because Antōn's on you.
No, I'm not in the rotation right now. Guys, I have tapped out. I know my limits.
You know, I have not found my limit with cannabis only because I found my limit with alcohol.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean,
the thing is, I've been to
my limit.
Oh,
with alcohol.
Yeah, like
never found my limit.
Yeah, like, to the point where, like, you know, obviously it's like I can't, or like I've driven, right, and you know, completely blacked out, or
wow,
you know, can't remember where I'm at the next day.
The old days.
Yeah, but like completely maxed that like myself out to where it's like, you know, all throwing up all over the wall and stuff. But then it's like even worse when like my mom and dad are making fun of me the next day, right? They're like, you can't handle your alcohol. And they're slacking.
It's called shaming, and it apparently worked.
And it, you know what I mean? So I was like, you know what? Weed hasn't done that yet to me, where I've like forgotten, you know, there's a little short-term memory here and there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, is that there anyways?
But to the point, right?
Blacking out.
Like, yeah, but to the point of like where I'm like, guys, like,
losing control.
You know.
Like most smoke sessions, I'll remember the majority of the smoke session, no matter like how faded we get.
Right.
Yes.
Like, of course, there's points where like you're giggling too hard and you just like don't. And you're like, oh, but like getting blackout drunk, where I woke up the next day and be like, what happened last night? I remember this point of the night, and after that,
I've never been blackout drunk, but let me tell you, I've been to countless amount of movies stoned, and I don't remember.
You were just sitting there staring at the screen.
Like,
you were watching.
Like, if I watch it now, I'm like, oh, I've seen this.
No.
Yo,
like,
you know, we should throw.
Don't lick me.
We should throw a little Puffco,
don't lick me.
a little private sesh, you know what I'm saying? A little Puffco sesh, you know what I'm saying? With the papers, that'd be sick.
What? Puffco sesh? Where? Anywhere.
You know what I'm saying?
Anyway.
Yo, be on the lookout,
Did you see,
because I know PuffCon is this week, too.
you see, there was Oktoberfest at TF's or something. It was like 710 Dab Fest. Dude, like...
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. How does that taste? Oh my gosh, come on now.
So yummy.
Yay.
I made more noise. My leg is drenched, though.
Oh, no.
It's okay, Butch. I still love
Man,
you.
that is so tasty. Man.
Really? Wow. Thank you.
100. See, and that's like, and when this is like considered like wine in my opinion when consuming cannabis.
Mm-hmm.
And then like when you're hitting like the pipe and stuff, you know, that's kind of like, not saying like the beer, because it's not saying like it's beer at all, but there's good type of beer, right?
There's like craft beer.
Yeah, there's
like,
Corona, then there's craft beer.
Yeah,
Exactly.
You get to a point with beer where it's comparable to wine on those levels of like taste.
Right. Well, shout out TF's.
Utah's distillery game is on point right now, to be honest.
Being such a religious state, like they make some good beer here.
Yeah.
Like I used to drink Wasatch all the time, like all the time. They're like peach and they're freaking like
Oh yeah, the Heffenweiser.
And then I think they have like a blueberry one too or something. Like I found a Wasatch peach that was
would be
on
wild.
tap at a bar in Vegas.
So we should have took that Meraki peaches with that peach on tap in Vegas. That would have been sick.
Yes.
A pair of peach with the peach.
Yes. Yes.
Is there enough to take another one out of there? I think there is. Sometimes I don't know if I need to like clean it or just hit it again.
I should we can hit it again.
Yeah. Super grateful though that I made the purchase and the jump into the concentrate, because now it's just another avenue to go into. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited to see what other
I'm glad you have something to
what other heady glassware that I can get and tap into those guys and their artistry and the craft that they are making, you know, because Jolly definitely paved not that way but that way in essence, where now like
for
guys
the
are
E-rigs,
creating,
he definitely did.
you know what I'm saying,
and getting these guys to create things for E-rigs, that's
and
awesome.
people can buy it now off his website, you know what I'm saying, like showcasing different artists.
That's
that shit is sick. I think the coolest one I saw, what's the coolest one I saw? It looked like a golden samurai, like it looked like it time traveled into the future from the past. Like it looked like it was like gold and white. It looked like if you know the White Ranger, Power Ranger. It looked like that if it was a if it was a Puffco.
That's dope. That's really cool. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool glass.
That was the whole of this.
Double it up.
Double fisting right now. Damn.
I'm dead.
Bong in one hand, Puffco in the other.
But other than that, man, the heady glassware, the showcasing of different artists, it's super nice to have those guys be showcased. Other than that, the Puffco Peak Pro and the hot knife has to be the next kind of purchase, because there's a lot of waste that can happen if you're not doing it right.
Yeah,
I've noticed.
Yeah.
If you don't have the right device throughout like the whole process, some things can go wrong. You know, heating it, you know, the right type of press that goes in, how you're cleaning it. You know, there's some discipline to it. Maybe it's why for a long time I kind of avoided it, because I was like, damn, how much cleaning do I got to do into this, man? But then it's like, if you want to enjoy the good stuff, take some work. You know what I mean? So,
will you take the hit step?
You know,
I can only sit here and laugh for so long, man. Well, you're more than welcome to keep talking now.
holy shit! Oh, ready?
It's all out of love, man. It's all out of love.
No, Antōn's right. I've been holding on to that because so long. I'm treating it like it's like my baby.
Nah, it's not even holding the ball, man. It's the fuse that's just going. It's impressive, is what it is. Like, honestly, it's impressive. Like, because it'd just be like, you'd light it, and then immediately, like, all right, it's time for some content.
I appreciate the hyper awareness, dog. Because this thing's actually really beautiful. You can literally just hold it and treat it like a candle. I feel like that's what I was doing. I'm like, I have my baby in one hand, and it's just like feeding the baby. I'm like, nah.
He's talking about the hemp wick globe from Sound Drone.
It's beautiful.
Shout out Sound Drone.
Sometimes, guys, a mix of concentrate and flour will cause you to hold on to the bong, and you gotta have a homie let you know to let it go. You know what I'm saying? To let it go.
It's the same with the nicotine stick.
Oh man,
It's
thank
a
you.
small microphone.
Thank you. That thing is awesome. Your little thing is a fighter too, man. That little thing's a fighter.
Oh yeah, well,
The Darth Vader.
The Darth Vader, yeah.
the original. I think
The Bane.
I like the purple one originally.
The Jabberwocky.
The Jabberwocky, dude.
I know
But
you-
it was too much. It was the too much juice inside. I think that's what got it.
The Jabberwocky.
I was a champ. I finally got rid of that one. Sad.
What is this?
The old smoker.
Where it was purple. And this one's the
Yeah.
black and gold.
Instead of the freaking the gold saber.
The Gold Saber.
What was it? What did we call it? The golden eye.
No, so many. Because it's gold, so there's so many names for it.
Golden Eye.
Well. Whew, what a sesh.
What
Yeah.
a sash,
Damn,
gentlemen.
guys.
I appreciate you guys, seriously.
Yeah, I
Appreciate you guys.
That was,
you
it
guys,
was an
yeah.
awesome sesh.
Thank you for everyone listening in.
Yeah,
I know we
thanks
didn't really have a topic to talk about. We just were going off about many things.
Many things.
Yeah.
But yeah, to any of you that listen this far, appreciate y'all. Make sure you check us out on Instagram at utah.cannabis.club. utah.cannabis.club. Make sure you share us to your grandma, your grandpa,
Let's go.
your whole fam.
Mm-hmm.
Make get everybody in the club.
100%.
Yeah.
Please.
Anyways, appreciate you guys.
Yes,
Anything
sir.
you guys have to say before we
Yeah.
head out?
Thank you, guys.
Thank you guys, man. Appreciate you guys again for joining us on this episode. Again, we're just talking about concentrates. You know, if you have any interest on that, man, hit us in the comments. Hit us in the DMs, you know.
Yeah.
Let us know what concentrates you're smoking on, you know. What pages to follow, you know. So we want to stay connected to you guys out there too. So again, appreciate you guys for tapping into all our socials and stuff like that. So yeah, man, UCC what it is though.
Yep. This is JJ.
Yeah, it's your boy Sep.
And Antōn.
UCC
what it is.
Peace out, y'all.
We'll see you
Thanks
guys, man.
again.
Appreciate y'all. Oh man, thank you guys.
Peace out, guys.
Yo, appreciate you guys, man.
Great sesh,
Good
guys.
sesh.
Thank you for the bong sesh. Thank you for making sure I don't waste JJ's hemp wig for freaking. Oh my gosh, I feel great. How do you guys feel?
Stony.
I'm pretty stony too. I'm actually really.